Good day. Welcome to this business discovery demonstration where we will help you to understand what business discovery is about, what it means, and how it assists in either identifying problem areas or capitalizing on successful trends in your business. The app I will be working on was developed for a wine and liquor distributor in South Africa. So for the next few minutes, I want you to imagine that, like me, you are the sales director of this company. I'm sure you won't find this too difficult. The layout that you see here is that of a typical ClickView app. Data, in this case, sales data, is displayed by various classifications, and that enables analysis over these classifications. We've got sales per region and area, sales per salesperson, sales per data type, sales per debtors, and those are only a few of these classifications. You will see more classifications as we go along. Let us see how the data is displayed. The first column in the table chart is the classification. The second column is the percentage contribution of the element making up the classification compared to the total contribution. The third column is a trend showing sales per month for 2012. Then we see sales figures for 2012 displayed, followed by a column displaying the budget. The last column displays 2011 sales. The value of these last two columns change as I change the display value. You can now see the budget and sales variance between 2012 and 2011. All of the charts look alike in design. Sales are displayed intuitively in all of these table charts due to the fact that the biggest contributor resides at the top, and this is achieved by sorting on the columns ascending or descending. This gives me an immediate bird's eye view of my company, and I can see, for example, that Vivian Dante is my top salesperson and she accounts for 29% of my sales this year. The Maxim Group is my top customer and accounts for 14% of my sales. Now moving on to the actual business discovery process. Our main objective is answering why questions. Why are our sales up or down? Why do we have more or fewer credit notes this month, etc. After all, if you do not know why you have a problem or why you are successful, there is little value in knowing that you have that problem or success. Now, if I look at the sales by region and area, I can immediately see that my sales this year are below budget, and that in SA, Gauteng is the main culprit with a variance of almost 5 million for our selected period. The immediate question that comes to my mind is why? Why is Gauteng underperforming? And I start answering that question by selecting Gauteng. All the information filters to display only Gauteng data. Now, if I look at the sales by salesman table, I can see that William King is the top performer in that region because he's at the top of the list. However, I can also see that his figures are down substantially and he's responsible for most of my problem in Gauteng. I select William King and immediately his customers display. I want to determine the customers who are responsible for his poor performance. To do that, I sort on budget variance and I can see that the customers with the greatest decline in sales are that from the Expo Liquor Group. I select the two Expo Liquor clients and the immediate question in my mind is, what are the products that William King was meant to have sold to Expo Liquor? To answer that, I move to the stock sheet. In the previous sheet, sales were analyzed according to the data classification parameters. Here on this sheet, they are analyzed according to the stock classification parameters. Now, as you can see, as I move from one sheet to the next, I kept all my selections. I am analyzing sales in Gauteng made by William King to Expo Liquor. Let us focus straight away on the sales by item table. By sorting the variance in decreasing order, I can see that my problem is with the KWV VO brandies. As you can see, I have been able to isolate the main cause of my problem in Gauteng, and I can now call William King to discuss this. But of course, I will also want to know if I have similar problems with the VO brandy in other regions as well. To follow the course of discovery, I select the VO brandies and I move back to the data sheet to see what I can find. Let me see which data I currently have selected. As I only want to look at the KWVs, I can clear the salesmen, as well as the region and the data. I can see that there has been a huge decline through all customers and regions for this product. I can also see on the sales by data pie chart that the data types most affected by the decrease are the bottle stores and wholesalers. The wholesale market, in fact, underperformed by almost 8 million rand, as opposed to bottle stores' 1.4 million. Through business discovery, I have managed to determine that the main source of my problem in SA is a product, the VO brandy, and not a salesman or a region. I am now in a position where I can take action to address this problem. I can start a marketing campaign, activate promotions, or reduce the price. If I manage to reverse this downward trend by just 10%, I will increase revenue by over 1 million rands. We hope this demonstration has added value to your understanding of how ClickView aids in this business discovery process, the answering of the why questions, so that you can improve the profitability and performance of your company. This is what ClickView is all about. It provides you with the necessary insight so that you can make the right decisions to enhance the performance of your business.